Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me and allowing me to continue to be your daily advocate. If you're new here or you're not subscribed for any reason, please do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button. Thank you to all of you who have been watching and following me for so long. It truly means a lot, and I'm glad that I can be this person.
You know, why XRP is on the rise, it has nothing to do with the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit, so this has to do with XRP utility. What drives the price is that XRP will soon become the layer 1 protocol with low fees and fast settlement time for thousands of dApp and NFT projects to be built upon. Now, I do not doubt this for one bit. I personally do not think we are seeing that XRP rally because of that. I mean, XRP, it's funny. XRP is an interesting crypto because it tends to just kind of move when it does. And, you know, many of us in the space try to kind of figure out reasons why. I mean, there are sometimes very, very obvious reasons why we do see it move. Nevertheless, we are still trading in a speculative market. We have not seen that meaningful real world utility yet. However, we are getting closer and closer by the day. Michael also bringing this to us, examining crypto trends for 2022. So high expectations within institutions for wide scale crypto adoption in 2022. First, this article starts off by saying Wells Fargo stated that cryptocurrencies could be hitting an adoption inflection point, comparing it to internet adoption in the 90s. In another report examining crypto trends for 2022, Ripple has noted there are high expectations within institutions for a wide-scale adoption and impact of blockchain technology, cryptocurrencies, and central bank digital currencies. With that being said, the crypto solutions company has called it the early stages of this transformation, and we know there are more companies exploring the space like Uber. They use Uber as an example. However, Ripple puts itself at the center of payment evolution. As we know, innovation in payments has been central to the Internet of Value, and it's central to Ripple's contribution to it. We also heard earlier this week that Ripple is now a gold member, guys, a gold partner with the Digital Euro Association, the DEA. So they are jointly working on a central bank digital currency, the digital euro. Ripple believes that for payments in particular, CBDCs will add to the network already being done in crypto and stablecoins to drive the blockchain flywheel, as NFTs are helping drive the flywheel now for customers. So Ripple not slowing down, and we know there's already lots of development down here in this article. They talk about the Asia Pacific region and the Latin American region. We've already seen adoption there, and to that point here from iStrawberry at Liz Trovato here on Twitter, she brings up this article. There was a recent interview with Raul Advani, APAC policy director at Ripple, and he talked about RippleNet's on-demand liquidity service. So he is specifically in the APAC region, or the APAC region. His comments were made during an interview with financial news platform Bread. When asked how Ripple plans to adapt to the growing demand of crypto-based cross-border settlements, he said, "A big problem that RippleNet solves is today's banking system. There are considerable liquidity issues, and a lot of capital is tied up in pre-funding. Ripple solves that problem by using a solution called on-demand liquidity, as we all know. Our customers can leverage the digital asset XRP as a neutral bridge asset between two currencies, which eliminates the need for pre-funding." So he's basically just describing ODL to maybe some people who do not understand the entire concept yet. As for his thoughts on the development of CBDCs in APAC countries, this is what he said. "I think it's fairly clear that the APAC is leading by example across both retail and wholesale CBDCs. Looking ahead, however, central banks will have to tackle the challenge of interoperability when it comes to cross-border payments. If each country is creating their own digital currency and we're just recreating the same siloed system that we have in place today, which means that countries are not going to be able to use others' CBDCs, well, then there's going to definitely be a need for interoperability." And Raul Advani is cutting to the chase, I guess, sounding very confident that Ripple's XRP is going to be sourcing for that liquidity between CBDCs. I mean, you know, they're working with the Digital Pound Foundation. They're working now with the Digital Euro Association. It would only be logical for Ripple to be at the center of this. We know they have partnerships with the International Monetary Fund. We know that they're also in cozy with the World Economic Forum, whether we like it or not. I mean, again, that double-edged sword argument that I'm not going to get into today. So he says, therefore, interoperability will facilitate cross-border transactions, and that's what's key. And this is going to be the neutral bridge asset like XRP, which is an open source, public and decentralized digital asset, and that will continue to play a role. So Advani, he is in the Asia Pacific region, and he is seeing ODL thrive over there, explaining the benefits of that in this latest interview. Great news there. Wanted to thank Liz Trovato for posting that. Also, this guy's from Matthew Liny. "We talked about Ripple's partner Revolut last week. Well, they just acquired a new company, Arvog Forex, and so Revolut India, the Indian registered entity of London headquarters fintech player Revolut, has acquired international money transfers company Arvog Forex to kickstart its product strategy in the country. While Revolut India did not reveal the acquisition amount, a source aware of the deal said the acquisition was worth around $4.5 million, so not a huge acquisition, nevertheless probably a very strategic choice for them at this moment in time. The Mumbai-based Forex firm will help Revolut secure a Forex license and begin offering remittance and Forex services to Indian companies. So back to that flywheel effect, of course we are seeing the XRPL grow. More adoption, more growth, XRP going to be utilized in more facets of the new financial system. That's beneficial for XRP hodlers, and also, of course, for the speculative run, this could get the crypto market kickstarted back again into bullish territory. So, all eyes on this. Wanted to thank Matthew LANY for posting that. Guys, we also saw this. This is another one here from Ant1 on Twitter, and this has to do with Ripple partner Worldline. They bought Ingenico for $8.6 billion, and now they are also partnering with Spreedly. Now, this has to do with Spreedly. They're adding a local payment method offering via a partnership with Stripe. So we are seeing these partnerships extend further and further. So Spreedly, the provider of the leading payment orchestration platform, has announced that it is now able to offer even more local payment methods as part of a new partnership with Stripe. An effective payment strategy is built on working with the right payments partners and offering, obviously, the right types of payment methods. For many merchants and merchant aggregators, this includes offering customers a number of local payment methods, and then it just gives some detail on that. Here's a quote. As part of the partnership and ongoing integration support, we're now offering additional access to Stripe's alternative payment methods. So it sounds like, well, of course, Stripe, they're going to be using alternative methods, and Radar, an advanced fraud fighting tool available to all Stripe customers. This coming from Andy McHale, Senior Director of Product for Spreedly. This latest integration allows joint Stripe and Spreedly customers to offer their customers a variety of payment methods and provides access to Radar, helping to manage the fraud risks associated with accepting payments online. So Stripe, interesting, a competitor to Ripple nevertheless. This connection, the connection with WorldBuy and Ripple, and considering Worldline also a partner with Spreedly, I mean, I don't know, what does this say to you? They are also partnering with Stripe. So could there be some kind of mutual beneficial relationship in here? It is interesting to note. I mean, there is not going to be one cryptocurrency that rules them all. There isn't going to be one platform that everybody uses. There are going to be a lot of winners in this space. And I know even the guys at Ripple, they are cheering on everything, every fintech company, because the more the world gets on board with cryptocurrency adoption, the better it is going to be. And they've already been doing a great job at preloading this ideology into our psyches, right? Promoting cryptocurrency as something beneficial compared to back in 2017 when they were saying, it's a fraud and, Bitcoin is terrible and it's meant for money laundering and all this stuff. That's how they were framing it back then. Of course, since then we have seen much change. A global pandemic that has essentially changed our economies, I think everlasting. I think that there is a fundamental change that is going on now, and we are not going back to the old way. We are going to move into a new system. Now, I mean, if the globalists win, and I mean, there's a lot of fighting going on, a lot of rallies going on worldwide to fight against the restrictions in different countries, and so there's that part of it. And I mean, I personally, if you want to ask my personal opinion, I do not think the World Economic Forum's plan will play out the way they intended. I think they will recoil. I think they will scurry and hide like the dirty rats they are. But I've always been of this opinion that, the financial system is still broken despite what they want to achieve with, insert your theory here. Despite what they want to achieve with that, the financial system was always at the center of this. And so follow the money. A new financial system is certainly going to be implemented throughout this decade. In what kind of capacity? Well, we just don't know. I mean, of course, there's the Ripple XRP part of this, the integration, many countries wanting to get onto a streamlined CBDC. And of course, there's the interoperability, and that's what Ripple solves for. Just to kind of show this to you guys, Citizen of the Future, a blockchain theory posted this, and I know you guys have likely seen this already. When crypto regulations come into play, you will realize XRP is not a security. SafeMoon wasn't really safe. Tether was an unaudited fraud, and ISO 20022 interoperable DLT networks are the safest investment. I was just telling this to somebody the other day. Always look for those coins that solve problems, ISO 20022 compatible coins, and they're all listed here. This was a screen grab from, I believe, the Fed before they took it down. IOTA, XRP, Stellar's XLM. We got Algorand down here. XFIN is also another one of those. This was the flow chart that they put up, and just to demonstrate that further, we got another one here, including, XFIN, IOTA, Algorand, USDC, XRP, Stellar's XLM, all ISO 20022 compatible. And so, yeah, here was the explanation from the Federal Reserve. Here's the original screenshot. Years ago, the Federal Reserve released that ISO 20022 family ecosystem bubble pic on their site for a day before it got taken down, but luckily, someone got a screenshot of it. And so that is what you guys are seeing today. We are in the know, guys. We have been doing our research for years. We've been following what the World Economic Forum has been spouting from their various social media sites. You will own nothing and you will be happy. And another connection to that, guys, Agenda 21. Now, on the surface, it sounds pretty innocent. I mean, this is a non-binding action plan, for those of you guys who do not know, of the United Nations with regard to sustainable development. It is a product of the Earth Summit UN Conference on Environment and Development held in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and that was in 1992, and it is an action agenda for the UN, other multilateral organizations, and individual governments around the world that can be executed at local, national, and global levels. And so the objective was the 21st century, that they needed to be sustainable. And how is it that an organization promotes sustainability? Well, we all have to consume less.
So enjoy your day, everybody. I'm always here for you. Leave any comments or questions below, and be sure to subscribe. But thanks, everybody. I really appreciate you. Enjoy your day, and I always have your back. So thanks so much, everybody.